Good morning, folks. Welcome back to St. Bernard Acres. Welcome back to the barn out here. This is going to be a video answering some questions about the barn and whether or not it can handle the weight of the tractor. So I'm going to show you why I have no worries about that. None at all. This is, if you will, a pseudo bank barn. And by that, I mean the traditional bank barns have, the lower level, it's got the basement like this does. And then the top level that you drive up into is usually a bank of dirt going up to it. I'm afraid to do that because once I get all this vegetation cleared out with my brush hog and fall where I can see, get it all cleaned up, and then I get my tractor down in there and clean it all out. But you see the block foundation. I don't want to put dirt up against that because of the pressure it would put on that block. And everybody is worried, I had to build this bridge. I got videos on how we built the bridge to get across to the barn. It's about 16 feet. But people were worried about whether the barn floor could handle the weight. With all the building material I've got, storing everything in here. Then they were talking about the weight of the tractor and maybe putting ramps in here to park it on to save the floor. I'm going to show you why. Again, I don't worry about that. But there's, a bunch of the lumber for the house build. We're going to be starting to build walls. But yeah, this was an old hay barn. And the reason why those slats are in the walls, they don't have the battens over them, is as hay dries, it generates heat and will self-combust. So they leave the slats in the wall for ventilation while hay is up here drying. Ugh. So this is an old timber frame barn. I mean, it's beautiful. I love it. I have no idea how old it is, but I know it's old. That black stuff going around the walls, those are old billboards that I got from a company. And that's to block the wind from coming in. And, during the winter, it gets very cold in here. So when the cats were living in here, I did that just to help them out a bit. And I kind of like it myself because I can come in here and not get rained on or not get, rain blowing through there and the wind. So that's all that is. This floor, as you can see, is very old. But it is very thick. These are thick boards, 2 to 3 inch boards. You will see that here soon. Back behind all of this OSB is a trap door to drop hay down in the bottom to the stalls where the livestock was kept. But you can kind of see there how it, kind of goes in. But it's behind the solar panels and the OSB. And then the old guy that lived in here after he moved out of the house built a couple of little rooms over there that obviously need work. I've got them locked up in storage. But he lived, from what I understand, in these two rooms over here. And then this is a set of stairs going down into the basement of the barn. So, okay, one thing I'm not sure of the purpose, but this structure up here runs all the way across the barn. And it's like a loft in the middle of the barn. You can see some ladders, crude ladders going up it, one on each side that goes up to the loft. And like I said, I don't know what the purpose of this was, but it's got a bunch of old lumber up there. I haven't been up there, of course, but you could put a deck up there, I suppose, and have a second floor for storage. Now the prepper part of me and my neighbor, because this barn is one of the highest points in the county, was to put a catwalk up there and those kind of flaps you could open up. We would station people up there to be lookouts and shoot people if they were coming. But that was just like a joke. But yeah, this is, I'm just wondering what that was used for, since there's no deck or anything up there. I don't know if it was for hanging tobacco. I have no idea. If you guys know why that would be. Man, look at those planks of wood right there. Holy crap. There's a bunch of old barn wood in here. Down below there's a bunch. But it almost looks like they kind of started putting a deck up there. That's the tool room I built in my studio. All right, now back to the floor and whether or not it can hold the weight. Let's go down and take a look. It's early morning. Everything is wet. It's all dewy. I used to like andouille sausage. Can't get it up here. All right. So now we're in the basement of the barn. And you see these posts that are holding this up. That's holding up that floor. I don't know how big these posts are. These are all cedar. Let me see if I can throw the tape on there. Okay, 14 inches. That one is. But these are gigantic. And then you look at the size of the joists running across here that those floorboards sit on. I mean, it's just, let's see the size of this. That's over 4 inches. 4 by 10 floor joists. I'm just thinking the lumber, the dollar amount. If I tore this barn down, how much money I would get just selling the cedar out of here. Just crazy. Another 14-inch post. So yeah, the barn floor holding up the weight of the tractor, I have no worries at all. And like I said, I don't know how old this barn is. I know 50 years ago, the footer was poured and the block was laid for the foundation. And then, I mean, they obviously tore down an old barn somewhere, maybe on the property here, and rebuilt it up there over this structure. So it's amazing, yeah. But I know it was 50 years ago because somewhere on here was written in there, Red Harding used to own this. And it says Red Harding 1972 on the cement footer. So this is it. That's why I ain't worried about the tractor weight inside the barn. It's crazy. What a beautiful day this is going to be. Holy crap. Oh, we must get a little bit more rain. I've ordered what I need to do the overflow on these. Okay, there was something in that tank floating around. I don't know if you guys caught that or not. There you go. What the hell is in there? I'll be damned. Maybe I'll get me an aquaponics setup going here. But yeah, I've got close to 275 gallon in these now. I wonder what the hell got in there before I put the screens in there. I can't see what it is. Oh well. It ain't drinking water anyway, it's just for the garden. I'll be damned. Okay, enough of that. Anyway, I hope that answers y'all's questions about whether or not the barn floor can handle the weight of the tractor. I think it does. This is Joe out at St. Bernard Acres out here in the barn. I'm out.